Hello everyone, welcome to our route presentation. We are Route 4 and today we will talk about the ocean pollution in Mui Ne Beach. In the recent years, Vietnam has faced the issue of increasing pollution in the sea. Typically, the ocean pollution in Mui Ne Beach and marine pollution occur heavily usually in the tourist season, such as summer vacation and tax holiday, but in normally it is mainly due to the people household waste. And next is the cause of the problems. Firstly, Mui Beach is now polluted by the habit of throwing garbage of people and the tourism. Secondly, the waste generated by catching, buying, and reprocessing of seafood for tourist industrial operation. And finally, there are no control policy or no measure to handle the tourist waste and the wastewater. Now we will go to the consequences. There are three main consequences. Firstly, these factors called insanitary condition and environmental pollution. The symptom of wastewater detract people into the seas of tourist businesses, the not and synthetic. Secondly, at many points on the beach, garbage is plastic bag cover the entire coastline. The marine environment is polluted and it will reducing the attraction of tourists. And finally, the polluted seawater affect the water and air quality of the surrounding area. It will harming the health of people living there and cause the extinction of some type of living organisms. And next to the is the surveys.
Today, I will talk about the survey data. So the target people for our group are international university students. There are 15 given questions related to the current position, and we also find some effective way that can be applied to protect the ocean environment in Mui Ne. First of all, most of the students are aware of the pollution in general. Nearly half of them who have joined in the survey have heard about the pollution in Mui Ne. Also, the students figured out that the ocean is seriously polluted and the responsibility for them is necessary. Secondly, the reason for this pollution is caused by two main things. The first one is the awareness of the tourists when they come to Mui Ne, and the second is the awareness of the local citizens along the coast. Sewage, garbage, and chemical are the born sources of pollution. They are more than 90% to the contamination. Lastly, many students agree to join in rotation activity like Keep Mui Ne Green or Vietnam Clean and Green Days. More than half of students are willing to pay for an environmental fee to protect the beach. Besides that, IU students suggest that limiting the plastic item to the ocean and not growing trash chemical to the sea are effective ways. Next, we will continue.
Yeah, okay. We will suggest two solutions. First of all, participate in the robust organization and spreading propaganda. Spread the word and encourage not only local people but also who overloves Mui Ne Beach or protection environment activities to take part in some protection environment organizations such as Keep Mui Ne Nice, Vietnam Clean and Green. After that, we can join hands to clean the Mui Ne Beach together periodically. Most of these organizations are non-profit organizations that play a role as an organizer and manager for the activity, and we join these as volunteers. Thus, the cost for the solution is not a specific number. You can donate any amount depending on your generosity, which is the expenditure to carry out and maintain the operation, and expenses such as traveling costs, water, and necessary tools for the garbage collection. And May will present the second one.
So the second solution is that apply fine to spend this money on charitable causes or on marine environmental developments. After cleaning Mui Ne Beach, the government or the committee in Mui Ne area should establish a department which is responsible for maintaining cleanliness of the beach and take the strict action like fine those individuals consisting of local household or tourists for pollution, and the organizations such as the resorts, hotel near Mui Ne Beach will take the profits from tourism service also take responsibility for the managing sustainability of the activity. The fine level for individual and organization will be different depending on the severity of the damage and can be over the basic level if the pollution level is extremely serious. And the amount of this money will be Zero reasonably as donating for non-profit protection environmental organizations which usually organize cleaning environmental activity or investing for researching solutions to protect the environment. So next will be the sustainability of this solution.
And for the first solution, the advantage is non-profit organization, the collectivity of people, the good purpose of volunteering activity, the cooperation of people to clean the beach, the purpose of being environmentally friendly and saving the living in the ocean, and the disadvantage to inspire the people to conduct the campaigns is not easy. They are not motivated because of lots of exposure to the public. They spend for renovating the beach is very expensive, so we need a huge number of people who care about the environment, especially beach environment protection. Last but not least, the project management also affect the result of this solution. And for the short term, it's good, and for the long term, it's not sure. And the reason why is the collectivity of people must have patience and a good management of the resort in order to operate efficiently. Besides having this solution, we need to make plan for the trash collected on the beach to recycle them or where to store them somewhere. Therefore, it's crucial to invest in research which takes a lot of time and money. And so the solution is not sustainable.
And my name is Mai, and I will finish this part. At the second solution about the advantage, when you apply the fine, the funding will be increased so that the investment on cleaning the trash will be improved. However, they have disadvantage too because the project does not make people feel satisfied and willing to do it. In the long term, people might dissatisfied with the solution, lead to in the future they will ignore and break the rules. This solution is not sustainable in the short term and long term. The reason why is this solution goes in a circle and does not conclude to a clear sustainable solution. From these two solutions, we can say that research on technology need to be considered and take into account because we need technology for multitasking so that cleaning the plastic pollution, replacing human resource, or recycling some of the pollution into more sustainable product. Although this research can show the advantage of those above solutions in the long term and reuse the technology for the other application, it can take a large amount of money and time. In conclusion, based on our presentation, we deeply know about the polluted situation of Mui Ne Beach in our country. The main cause is garbage, wastewater from occupants and visitors. We also carry out a survey about our student awareness of water environment problem and some activity that they will do to protect Mui Ne Beach. Next, I will give two solutions to solve this polluted problem. Join a volunteer organization to clean the beach and spread propaganda. Apply fine to raise funds for marine environmental development. We also offer the reason why these two solutions are only good in the short term and will be unsustainable in the long term. This is our group member and each member's responsibility, and that's all for our group presentation. Thank you for listening.